Stay tuned to see how I did this style on my preteen daughter. Okay, so starting off with freshly washed and conditioned hair. Y'all, the shrinkage is real. But I washed, conditioned her hair, and then I put leave-in conditioner on there. And then I'm just going to go in with my Shine and Jam. And this is the regular hold. And I'm just going to section off her hair with the black rubber bands. So I know a lot of people are against using the black rubber bands for these kinds of styles. But when I do put the rubber bands on my daughter's hair, I do not put them on very tight. I always make sure I leave them on loosely. And then when I take them off, I cut them out. So y'all, this is like my second or third time trying this style on her hair. So I'm not perfect at it. I'm not the best at it. But she needed her hair done. So I was trying to do this as a protective style for her, so she could have it lasting for probably the next 2 to 3 weeks. So in the back, I'm just going to start off with 3 parts that I have sectioned off, and then as I got up, I just continued it. And then I'm going to show you in a minute how I put the rubber band on to where it's not as tight, because I don't want a whole lot of tension on her hair. So before I put the rubber band on there, I put on a little bit of Shine and Jam, and then I put the rubber band on there. And then I'll be showing you 2 methods of how I do it. You can braid it directly on there, or you can use the crochet needle. And see, this is just me showing you that it's not that tight on her hair. See? And if you're worried about breakage, doing it loosely like that will help prevent that. And then this is just how it looks. So I like to rubber band them and section them off before I actually get started. That way it helps make it go by a little bit faster. The hair that I'm using is by Freetress Braid 301. This is the 4 times mega pack. I love using this hair anytime I'm doing this style on my daughter because it's pre-stretched. Now her hair color is different from mine just a little bit. Her color is 1B. So what I do is I just take 2 strands, and then using her natural hair as the 3rd strand, I just braid it on there. And then when I get down a bit of a ways, I will take a little bit of the hair and blend it with my daughter's hair, but I won't do it until I get further down. So I just braided all the way down to the bottom, and if need be, I'll take some of that Shine and Jam and I'll just keep putting it on there as I go down. When I blend the Freetress hair with my daughter's hair, I try to take the Freetress hair and put it on top of my daughter's hair to help it blend a little bit better. So this is what it looks like when I'm finished braiding it all the way down to the end. And then next I'm going to show you how I do it with the crochet method. So I just put it underneath the rubber band, and I take a small piece of the hair that I'm going to use, and then I crochet it through, and then that's going to be the 3rd strand for the braid. So you see here, this is the 3rd strand, and then I'm just going to braid the rest on there. So now I will have 3 strands. If it was easier for you to do it that way, then you can try it this way, or if you want to just braid it on it, you can do it that way. But when I was doing her hair, I found it easier for me to just braid it on there and then separate it as I got further down. But I started this hairstyle at like 3:30 and I didn't finish until 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday, and she had school the next day. Procrastination, you guys, which is what I'm supposed to be working on this year. But however, I got it done. But next time I'm gonna wash her hair on a Friday night and do her hair Saturday. But I'm just going to continue braiding all the way down. You guys know how it goes if you have braided before, and if not, there are tons of videos on YouTube to teach you how to braid. But I just braided all the way down to the end. Yeah. And then when I was done with the whole hairstyle, I just went back and re-braided some of the ones that came loose, and then I dipped her hair. And then here you see me adding some more of the Shine and Jam. Okay, and then this is what it looks like. That is part of the finished product after I got done braiding her hair. Okay, so let's get to the feed-in part. Now, as I said before, I'm not the best braider, but what I found to be easiest is if I separate and put some hair to the side as I'm braiding, and then I start braiding her hair first, and then I just take little pieces of the Freetress hair and then add it on. And then I just keep braiding, and then whenever I think it's time to add more hair, I was just adding more hair. Now her hair is not extremely tight here. It's just like this. Like her hair, her scalp is just like mine. When someone's braiding it, it just gets super red, but as you'll see at the end, it's not going to look as tight. Now I did struggle with this part a little bit because it's my second time doing it, but once I went further with the hairstyle, it got a little bit easier. So I just kept braiding and just adding hair where it needed to be added, and then I just braided it down to the end. Now this is all trial and error. This is my second time trying this style, and I'm not the perfect braider, but I think it turned out okay. So this is what it looks like once I got to the end, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do one more braid. So like I said before, I just take a little piece of hair and I section off little pieces of hair and I just lay them on the chair, and I just had them nearby so I can pick them up easily and add them as I go. But when you guys are doing this style, make sure you have some ouchless rubber bands. Make sure you have some hair clips so you can keep her other hair out of the way, which is really helpful. And then the gel helps keep it together as well too. So when I was done, I just cleaned up some of the hair that was sticking out of the braid, which is what I like to do when I do her hair or my hair. And then afterwards, I went in with just a little bit of, well, actually, I'm lying. I went in with a lot of mousse. That is by Vigorol. It's an alcohol-free mousse. And then I moisturized her scalp with some coconut oil. And then this is just me putting the mousse on her hair. I like to do this whenever I do braids or twists on her hair or my hair. Yeah, it's always so soothing, and when they do my hair at the shop, they go in with that too. And then I just put her hair in a rubber band to keep it all together. She wanted a little bit of color, I did 2 braids with some color. I'm like, look, you 12. You're not about to get no full head of color. I'm gonna give you 2 little braids. It's like pink, purple, and black. Then I'm dipping the ends in hot water. And when I dipped the ends, the hair, it got a little bit curly. It was no big deal. It was kind of cute, but yeah. So when you dip your hair, make sure you keep you a towel handy, especially when you're doing someone else's hair, so you do not burn them. Alright, you guys, and this is the finished product. Let me know what you think. So she can put it up, she can wear it down, she can put it up in a big bun if she wants to. She was super excited. She loves when I do her hair in these kind of styles. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and go check out my other videos. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.